Yes, I can hear you
Okay.
very well.
So how is okay? So how is Gambia
Gambia is
this
fine, thank
Sunday? Did you
you.
go to church today?
No, no, no.
Oh, okay. Did you go to church today?
I did. I'm a Muslim, so
So we are in the same WhatsApp group.
yes, yes. So how are you?
Okay. I'm doing great. I'm also fine. I did not go to church today.
Okay.
Okay. Did I just freeze?
Mm.
Okay. I'm back. So I think we can start while the people are joining. Let me just get something quickly. I see you are seated very comfortably.
Yes, I'm actually ready to start.
Okay, so we can start. So can you just maybe for us to start, can you just maybe introduce yourself to the audience? Just tell the audience who you are, what you do, and where you are from.
Okay, yeah. For the audience, I am Alhagie Manneh from the Gambia. I am a youth leader and menstrual hygiene advocate. I'm also the founder and chairman of UAid Foundation Gambia. So basically, UAid Foundation is a civil society organization that is empowering adolescent girls in schools in the Gambia through menstrual hygiene management, thereby complementing government's effort in attaining the Sustainable Development Goals as envisaged by the United Nations by 2030. So this is a short description of me and what do.
Okay,
Yeah.
are you still there?
Yes, I am there. I hope I'm audible.
Okay, so like the main of yes, you are audible. I think I just lost you like when you were already done. This like the main objective of your organization is actually to deal with menstrual hygiene for adolescent girls and everything like that. So what inspired you to start the organization? What inspired you to start the organization to go into this journey, you being a man?
Okay, so I would say I'm passionate about it, number one. And also what really inspired me was the fact that I was all along doing research data collection for prominent organizations in the Gambia. So with that, it exposed me to a lot of challenges that the local communities are going through. So I think this is the motivational factor for me. So from those surveys, I came back, I did some reflection to see what I can do for those communities because I actually feel what they are actually going through. So this is the inception of it for me. I think this is why we set up this organization to actually help the vulnerable and less privileged in the communities. So yes, this is what motivated me to start the organization.
Okay, so like now since you it sounds very interesting, very inspiring. Like you now being I think a man, what are some of the challenges that you personally going working with the females and all those things? So what are some of the challenges that you personally faced?
Yes, often some would be asking me, "You are a male. Why do you want to do this? Why are you advocating for menstrual hygiene?" Basically, those are some of the questions I will receive. But what I will always say is this: I am a male. Yeah, the fact that I am a male, but I'm also a son of a mother. I am a husband of a wife, and I am also a brother of a sister. So if we men come forward to support the girls and women through menstruation, I think that will make it easier for them to go through menstruation, and it will eradicate the stigma and misconception and the discrimination attached to menstruation. So I am able to convince a few men now, anybody like I think they are gradually understanding the significance of supporting women and adolescent girls during menstruation. So those are some of the misconceptions they have about it. They will be like they are it's very funny to them, me being a man in this field. So I feel it's okay. I need to support the ladies and women, and we all need to support them to make sure we finally eradicate the stigma and the discrimination. So yes.
Okay. Okay. Very interesting. Very inspiring. That's a really bold move, and you being in that field, it's a really like it's one way that we are really breaking the gender barriers and all those things, because gender roles and gender barriers and everything like that, but you really took that bold move. So can you maybe just tell me, so who are like, are you only targeting the adolescent girls, or are you just targeting all females in general? Like, who does your organization really help, and how do you help your beneficiaries? In what way do you help them?
Okay, so generally we targeting both women and adolescent girls, like I said earlier on, but we are giving priority for the adolescent girls. Yeah, because most of them are newly starting to see the menstruation, so they lack adequate information with regards to men. So we believe we making them the priority will actually help them to actually stay in school, and then they'll be able to reach their full potential. So we focusing on, yeah, the approach we usually use. Basically, we divided into three main activities. The sensitization part, we go schools to sensitize them on the importance of menstrual hygiene. We also donate them the school sanitary, so, so they also stay healthy and safe while and also we recommend every school, every beneficiary school to form a menstrual hygiene club, thereby sustaining the project in the schools. So it's important to start a project, yes, but the sustainability some of the three activities that we actually doing at the school level to ensure girls go through menstruation and still can go to school without any uninterrupted education. So we believe this will help them performance and also enable them to reach their full potential as the smart young girls that they are. Yeah.
Exactly. I see. So can you just maybe tell me, how many are you guys in your organization? Like, how many, like, are you the only male in there, or how big is your organization?
Okay.
Like
We are about
the members of the organization.
yes, we are about 14 members. We have like four male and 10 females. Yeah, apparently, but there are other people that are interested to join the organization on voluntary basis. I think we are also opening our arms to them as we cannot do it alone. Because to cover the entire Gambia, we will not be able to. Only 14 people cannot be able to do that. So we open our arms to new volunteers that are also interested in coming in to support the project. Yes, apparently.
Okay, I see. I see. So, like, are you only targeting, like, with the UAid Foundation? Are you only targeting schools, or do you also go out there in the community where you are based? And like, do you guys have branches, or are you only focusing in one region for now, in a place where you are for now?
Okay, so we were registered as a national base CSO. So we targeting the entire countries. So what we do is we actually have our representatives in all of the regions. So we call them regional representatives. So thereby we'll be able to communicate with them. So we can actually reach out to all the schools in the provinces with time with the help of those regional representatives. And yes, we are not only targeting adolescent girls in schools, but even at the community settings, because there are some adolescent girls that are actually not going to school. So in order for us to be able to benefit them as well, we need to go to the communities. And we are targeting teachers and parents as well because we believe they are very much important in this cause. To provide social support, adolescent girls will not be able to do that by themselves. They need the support of their parents and also the support of their teachers, as they will spend half of their day with the teachers and the other half with their parents. So if we include all of this set of people, we believe it is actually going to impact a lot of adolescent girls, and the stigma, discrimination, social support will all be enhanced eventually.
Okay, so okay, very interesting. Like it's very okay. I see. So how do you guys manage to pull off all this, like all this whole project being a non-profit organization? How do you fund your project? Like, do you get funds from anywhere where you funded, or do you have donors that funds you every year, or how do you guys fund your project?
Yes, so it is been challenging. Raising funds is not is not easy for every organization. You know, it's very difficult to raise funds. But what we actually do is we start from the inside. That is the internal funding. Yeah, because if you want people to support you, you need to support yourself first. They need to see you doing something because they can actually help you. So that being the case, we actually doing a monthly contribution of all the members that are in the foundation. So that is keeping us going for the time being. And along the way, we are also sending out our project proposal to other organizations that are also interested in what we are doing. So yes, so I think self-funding is actually what we start with, and then we continue with that. But also we trying to get support from the outside as well. Yeah.
Okay, so you fund like your own projects, like like the members, you guys come together and then you give like you organize money amongst yourself, or how do you do it?
Yes, we contribute every month and yes. So by end of every month, we all contribute a certain amount to make sure we are able to do some of the little things that we are going about. Because most part, like one part of the project, it doesn't actually require any money. That's the sensitization. It's just to provide them with the information that they need to be able to
Okay.
maintain that yeah, during menstruation. Yeah.
Okay. So when you guys started, you guys goes out in the community, right? And you organize this where you now teach menstrual hygiene management and all those things. Like, do you really receive attend like a large amount of a number of girls, or do you have like are they really free to attend these events or these organized meetings of your organizations, or do you is it like or do you do it a private kind of talk, or how do you do it?
Okay, so we targeting like adolescent girls, and usually these adolescent girls are found in the schools. So yeah, the approach we use is we just write to the head of schools or school authorities that we wanted to conduct this exercise or activities in the school. So almost all the schools we've written to, they all accepted, and we covered a lot of girls now. About 500 young girls benefited already from the sensitization, and most girls also benefited from the reusable parts that we were given and other materials that come up with it. So we find most of our beneficiaries in the school. So I think we have a lot of them. They are inclusive of boys as well. The boys are also part of the sensitization program, so they can be enlightened to support the girls during menstruation. So we believe by so doing, it will be able to like eradicate the stigma and the discrimination attached to menstruation. So mostly we find them at the school level, but we're also targeting those that are not going to school. But as it is a gradual process, we have to plan the activities in an orderly manner. So this is what we are at the moment, and this is how we are doing it. Actually, okay, you welcome back.
Yes. Oh, I'm really. I don't know what's wrong with the internet. I just disconnected just like so. I had to rejoin. I don't know what's happening. These things always happen
Yes,
when the person is busy.
You
Okay,
can say that again.
not to waste time, I was actually just okay, not to waste time. I was actually just let's just try to wrap up. So what can so can you just maybe tell me what are your final words that your words, your encouragement words to the boys and girls out there that are also aiming to take the same journey that you took. So what would you say to our audience and to everyone that will be listening?
Okay, I will tell them it is a very important journey and it worth it. Impacting life of the adolescent girls, it really means a lot. Anybody that want to empower adolescent girls, I think for start, you can start with menstrual hygiene management because this is the period that they are very vulnerable. Most of them will go on to drop out from school because they cannot cope with stresses and situations that they are confront with. So if we are able to help the adolescent girls through this stage of their life, it is very important because usually girls as young as 11 years old would start seeing their men without management. They have very limited information. So this poses them to situations like anxiety, depression, stress, and the like. So they cannot have that self-esteem because they are being or stigmatized. So I believe if we are able to provide them with this.
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, so my final word basically would be to provide social support to these young girls as it is very crucial in their development and also if you want to help them reach their potentials, we should start it from this stage of their lives because they are vulnerable and they are exposed to a lot of threats in this process and I think social support will actually do for them so they will be unable to stay at school even while menstruation and they will be able to reach their full potential. So anybody that wanted to embark on a similar journey, I would say they are very much welcome and it is a noble cause. So they can actually get into it and then we support the girls together. So together we are strong like unity is power. So we can do it together as Africans. So we are able to help these adolescent girls. So that will be my final word. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Alhaji, for that encouraging words that you just gave us. So I think it's really time that we start breaking these gender barriers, especially when it comes to our African countries and everything. So I think that will really be people that are going to actually to be watching this. They are really going to be inspired and just get a different perspective that is not actually um a female thing only to be dealt with and everything, but everybody is welcome to go through this journey and everything. So thank you so much for joining us, and I hope to see the UAid Foundation actually going
Yes, thank you
so I
very
wish
much.
you guys good luck. So I'll be ending the live session now.
Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I'll yes. Bye.